Then the first year we already have Jack. He was born in January 1966, while we married in 1965, March the 10th of 1965, and Jack's birthday was January the 24th of 1966. So the whole family was very happy, both from my family and your mother's family.
Did you plan on having a big family?
Yes, but Natha, our second child, came 3 years after Jack. She was born in 1999. And then 2 years later, Sutida was born in 1971. Then 4 years after Sutida, Non and Nut, as a twin, were born in 1975. Yes, we were very happy with at the big family, especially me. And we had a very big party when Non and Nut became 2 months old. We have a celebration. I drank so much cognac, I think I almost died.
Really?
I didn't realize it. The symptom was very bad. I was lying flat on the lawn. I insist on driving, which was very stupid, and the nails become purple in color. I could have a heart attack, I think, with too much drinking.
Wow.
We were really, really very happy of the occasion of having twins. It was supposed to be very lucky for the family.
Oh, so, wow. So, how were the births? Were they pretty easy? The pregnancies?
The pregnancy for Jack, our first boy, was normal, but the birth was very difficult because it was a big baby. He was more than 7 pounds, and your mother was bleeding a lot, and I was very afraid. I remember the name of the doctor was Dr. Springfield, who was in the Seventh Day Adventist Medical Hospital, and I was telling the doctor that I don't need a baby if it is so hard for the birth. I like to keep my wife alive because it was a kind of life and death situation.
Wow.
It was a very hard birth, labor. So your your mama went into labor in the morning, 8 o'clock. Supposed to have it delivered by 1 o'clock. It was such a difficult delivery, and using all the clamps and all the equipments. Finally, it was Jack was born at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It was very difficult, and we was very afraid. I was very afraid. Of course, your mama was unconscious of it. Then starting from Natha in 1969, all the babies was delivered very easily, except the case of Jack, the first baby.
Wow. So, why does Jack have a different last name?
Jack was having poor health, and uh, we went to the fortune teller and saying that uh, you will keep his life if he changed his last name. So we decided to follow grandma's last name, Satyapan, because also in the same family, and in order to let him live and grow.
Wow. So, so you went to a fortune teller. Tell me about all the other times, the important fortune teller meetings that changed your life.
The fortune teller didn't change our life. It was change the name of Jack only.
Okay.
both Mama and we were crazy about fortune teller. We cannot control our own destiny. That's the reason we had the tradition of believing in fortune telling. Of course, partially it was very stupid.
Didn't everybody in Thailand feel that way too? In Hong Kong
I
as
think
well?
everybody in the Orient, partially they are always very stupid. They don't have the trust in their own destiny. It nowadays, of course, people analyze the reason. The fortune telling is just like a psychiatrist. It's just analyzing your background and telling you some soothing words. It's like going to the mental doctor.
I had heard that for a story about a fortune teller saying something about your mother being older than your father, and you said they were lying, but you found out she was.
Yes,
Tell me the story about that whole
yes.
incident.
There was a certain fortune teller by the name of Dong Mu Jie. He was using a calculator telling fortunes. And normally he will check the happening of your life to see whether your father was born in the year of dog or your mother was born in the year of pig or whatever. And after calculation, he said, "No, you're telling me not true. Because according to the fortune telling, your mother was not born in the year of pig, but rather than she was born in the year of sheep, which is 6 years older than my father." Then I, that time it was late in the evening, I telephoned my mother and asked her. I said that the fortune teller said, "You were not born in the year of pig, but you were born in the year of sheep." Then your grandma said, "Yes, but don't tell any other people," because she felt shameful to be 6 years older than my father. That was the Chinese tradition. A woman should be always younger than man.
Wow. So what else did the fortune teller tell you this time?
The rest of the fortune teller was really nothing particular. Always praising you that you have a good fortune, you will earn a lot of money, that you have a very good family, all those blah blah blah, which is soothing to you. So there's nothing of importance or consequence of the fortune teller thing. I don't believe them anymore.
But he was right about your mother.
That only that small part, yes.
Did he say something also about um, where you're going to work? He said something about.
Yeah, he was saying that I will going to work in far away places. That happens to be quite true, yes. And that I will marry your mother from far away places, which was also quite true.
Was there anything else that he said?
Not really. No.
So, so what was living in Thailand like back then when you had this family and
At the beginning, when Jack was born, we were still struggling because I changed my job 2 times. And after the birth of Natha, since 1969, my fortune turned better and I'm earning a lot more money. And we have a good time and we bought houses and we have maids. So from 1969 until 1975, we were living quite well in Thailand.
how old were you?
I was between 30 years old and 38 years old. that time between the time of Natha's birth and Non and Nu's birth, between 1969 and 1975. 6 years.